Okay, so you're welcome to the Green Pod with Princess. My name is Princess, yours truly, and I am super excited to welcome you to the month of October. Wait, let me just pause. Who has sent 2024 on an errand? I'm not too sure whether it's flying or it's going by boat or it's walking or running. I'm not too sure which category 2024 is, like, transporting to wherever or wherever or whichever. Like 2024, one and our small. Honestly speaking, if somebody had told me yesterday that we're going to be in October, that November is just around the corner, I'd say, you big liar. But here we are on the 10th month, and I'm so excited to talk to you again, to welcome you. But most especially, how was your month prior? I had a really good month. September was great. August was super good. Like the months are, they keep getting better and sweeter. And so, in as much as 2024 is running, me, I'm just sipping on mine, like, whatever thing I'm sipping on, I'm taking it a day at a time and I'm enjoying every single minute. I hope you're doing the same because that's the only way you can enjoy the year to its full. So let's get started. So for October, I'm starting with the letter O for obstacle. Right. So I don't know some of the things that you're going through, how 2024 is treating you, how you're seeing it, but life comes with challenges. And so every challenge you're facing is preventing you from getting there or is preventing you from doing what you really want to do. And so I'm going to task you because I'm tasking myself the same. What three obstacles are in your way? What are like the three go to like stumbling blocks for you? Because for me, I feel it's just too much comfort. Too much comfort in the sense that today I can actually say, you know what, like I'm on my A game. I'm going to do like the walking every day. I want to I'd start my work like 2 3 days and I'm back to square one because I'm just feeling comfortable. I see a few signs of changes and then I go back to square one. But hey, I don't want that to be my story for the month of October. For October, I'm pinpointing three obstacles that are like in my way that are preventing me from doing certain things, preventing me from enjoying enjoying my month to the full. Like I set goals, I achieve most goals, but there are setting three, like there are particular three, maybe there are more, but there are particular obstacles that are like they come in between achieving all the goals. And so, like I'm tasking you to come up with three obstacles, right? That are like you have to overcome to be a better version of you. It could be like in the next minute, it could be like the next hour, or like in the following week, or like the whole month. But whichever way it is, find those three obstacles that you have to overcome. So we're going to overcome them together. So we're looking for obstacles to overcome in the month of October. And moving on to the letter C. I'm not going to shout about it, but there are certain doors that have to close. There are certain chapters that have to close. Some of them are like a too bitter pill to swallow, but you have to swallow them. There are certain doors you have to close by hook or crook. Somebody will say by tender, by fire. Those doors, just let them close. When you're reading a book, you can't move to the next chapter or the next page without closing the other. So just like flat. It's hard. It's a lot. Sometimes it's more like you're cutting yourself, but you have to cut yourself in order to heal. And so I'm encouraging you to close those chapters. They are not worth it. We don't need excess baggage for the month of October. Neither do we need it to celebrate Christmas. And so close those chapters. Move on. I'm here. I'm going to move a year. We're moving together. So close those doors. Close those chapters. Let it go there in the past. And as you do that, I want to encourage you with Proverbs 16:3. Like commit everything to God. Okay. Just cast all your burdens onto him, right? He's ever willing. His arms are always open to want to receive and help you. So everything that you're laboring, everything that you're carrying, just go and give it to him. Cast all your cares onto him. He would just clear them for you. So I want you to, every burden you're carrying, just go and give it to him, because it says, come to me, all you who are like, you know, heavy laden. He's going to give you rest. He's going to give you rest. So for the month of October, you really need rest. You need to relax. Like, you need to chill. Take a chill pill and enjoy the ride, you know. And so I want to encourage you to just carry everything to God. Carry every burden to him. Just cast, like, tomano, cast it onto him. He definitely would see you through, and be consistent. Like I said, closing chapters are not easy, right? And so if you're closing chapters on a daily, you have to be committed. You have to be consistent with closing that chapter. If you have to write it on your forehead so you can close that chapter, do. If you have to stick it on your mirror, don't talk to this person, don't call this person, don't eat this food, don't walk this mile, don't have this conversation. If you have to do that, like, just have reminders to keep you on track. But most importantly, close that chapter, close that door. Be consistent in doing that, right? And then take it to prayer. God definitely would come through for you. And for the letter T, I want you to be thorough. Thorough in the sense that I want you to have an eye for detail, right? If you're doing something, make sure you see it through to the end. Go through the pain of having quality over quantity. It's not easy. Like, if you want to have an eye for detail, it's not easy. You have to be extremely sensitive. So I want to encourage you to be thorough, you know, in the month of October. Have an eye for detail in everything that you do, and you definitely will enjoy this month to its full. And that takes me to another T, right? Whether you like it or not, you are teaching somebody something. Whether in your words, whether in your actions, in your thoughts, whatever thing it is, because you are who you are up here. Whatever thing it is, you're mirroring it to somebody. You're showing it to somebody. You're teaching somebody something. And so for the month of October, I want you to be careful. As you are thorough, I want you to be extra careful as to the information that you relay. So if you want somebody to learn about Christ, right? It's not about what you're telling them that they're looking at. They're looking at your lifestyle. So what about you reflects Christ? You know, it says be sober, be vigilant, because your bro is like prowling, you know, seeking somebody that it will devour. And so in your soberness, be smart about it. Be sharp about it, because the serpent ain't joke. Same applies to the enemy. The enemy is not joking. He's coming with full force every single day. He's coming with a new trick. And so your thoroughness, okay, you being thorough, you being detailed, like you having an eye for detail requires you to be very sensitive, very sharp, just so you can, you know, stay alert and do the needful when it comes to you taking control of you. And when it comes to even prayers, you know, as you render prayers to God, because you are vigilant, because you're sensitive, you know exactly what words to give to God, you know, to get your answers back, right? And so I go over to the next O. Like I mentioned, you're looking for obstacles. You're stating 3 obstacles. Some may be addiction, some may be just really trivial things that you can overcome. But remember that to others, right, the year has been very dry. To somebody listening, to somebody watching, probably the year has been very dry. The year has been hopeless, maybe. And so you're looking for that hope that you don't have. You're looking for that faith that you're not too sure it would even be there. But I want to encourage you that for the second O is an oasis. And your oasis is there. Amid the desert that you're in, amid the wilderness that you're going through, you're encountering, your experiences, I want to assure you that that oasis is there. And if you're going to be sober and vigilant, you would find it. You would find that particular, it could be a room, It could be a word. It could be something you're reading. It could be a friend. It could be when you're reading your scriptures, when you're doing your devotion. It'll be so. It's always that moment, because the desert is super big, but the oasis is just a portion where there's water, just to give you that hope. And so I want you to encourage yourself. Know that there's an oasis there for you in your life. In as much as it's been a rough one, some people are enjoying 2024, and like you're there and you're just wondering, when is my time going to come? Even if it's your hope, that alone is enough oasis to take you through the month. And so I want to encourage you to find your oasis. So you're finding your 3 obstacles, and then you're finding your oasis. In as much as you're closing certain chapters, you're teaching good things, you're being thorough, and that also takes me to the letter B. I want you to believe, have hope. What do you believe in? What keeps you alive? For me, I believe in God. That big guy up there, he's all I've got, and he's all I need, actually. Because I need him, that's all I've got, and I'm enough. It's enough. And so I'm asking you, what do you believe in? If you don't believe in anything, I'm here to give you Christ. I'm here to give to you the gift of life, the gift of salvation, the gift for you to believe in the supreme God, the I am that I am, the one of whom, if you go to him because you're heavy laden, he will definitely give you rest. I'm giving you Christ. If you do know Christ, like I always say, good for you. If you do not know him, it's not too late. He's always ready and willing to want to take you, right? And so I want you to believe. And last but not least, I want you to eat or feed on the word. In as much as you're believing, you can have belief, but what is the basis of your belief? It's for you to fill yourself with the word of God. And so for the letter E is to eat, feed. Like I'm stressing on eat. Like you see the way you would open your legs and put the food in, in between your legs and eat to your fill. I want you to eat the word of God in that manner, in that same fashion. And finally, I want you to know that you have a reliable God. And to have had a reliable God means that you hold on to something really precious, something dear to you. And last task for ourselves is, as you have believed, right? As you're going to encounter, or you have encountered Christ, know that whatever thing you're teaching people, whoever you're teaching, right? Whether you're teaching in your church, because people see you a certain type of way. If you're very sensitive, you know that sometimes you dress and somebody is dressing the same way, or you say certain things and somebody's saying the same thing, because you're making an effect. And so what rippling effect do you want to have in the month of October, when the pebble, or even a drop of water is dropped into like a bigger bowl of water? That effect that it gives. That is what I want you to know that you do, right? There's something that you contribute to a situation, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, in your marriage, in school, in your class, wherever you find yourself, that rippling effect is there. And so I'm asking you, what are you dropping that you want other people around you to feel? I watched this video, I think this week. Yeah, we had World Laughter Day, right? And so I watched a video in relation to that. And there was this man who was at the bus stop, and for some weird reason, he decided to want to laugh. He started laughing. People around him were just looking at him in a very weird way. In less than a minute, everybody started laughing. I actually laughed in my room. I was wondering why I was laughing, and I was wondering why other people were looking at him and laughing. And that's the whole point. So what energy do you have that you're sending across, right? If you're a sweet soul, how sweet can you be around people? If you don't have forgiveness, how willing are you to want to go to forgive? Because that forgiveness you're going to give is going to ripple around, it's going to spread. So what are you spreading? I want you to spread something really good this month of October. So you're spreading love, you're spreading consistency by closing certain chapters. You're spreading good morals and virtues because you're going to be teaching people whether you know it or not. You're spreading hope because there's that Oasis for you. I know you're going to see that Oasis pretty soon and real quick. And so when you see it, that hope should, as you keep hope alive, that hope is going to spread really wide. And it will definitely come back to you. So it's I look forward to a very beautiful month. I look forward to greatness. I look forward to more smiles. Like I said, last month I was going to make a promise of, coming again, but I didn't come again. I definitely will come again in November. In between, I don't know, but you never know. Anything is possible. So thank you so much for joining. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. If you have, do share. And I look forward to seeing you again in November. Till then, mwah.